With me now is Marcus Clowes, who's a consultant, has been doing some work with the M6 toll, looking at the data on traffic flows and the benefits of using the toll rather than the rather congested M6 that we all know and hate so much. So yes, Marcus, can you tell me a bit about the work you've been doing and the evidence it's produced in terms of the benefits of using the toll?
Yes, what I've been asked to do as an independent expert in the logistics and transport industry is to take a look at the big data provided by Microlise and confirm from an independent perspective that the benefits of using the M6 toll as opposed to the other arterial routes in the area, including the normal M6.
Yes. Okay. And what did that data survey show?
What that data has shown that it's a much better option to take the M6 toll from a commercial perspective. The toll price itself is actually an investment because there's huge savings to be made in terms of operational efficiency, time, safety, driver welfare and so on. Okay. And then what we've done is we've taken industry standard costs and applied them to those.
Yes.
And what we find is around numbers on a sort of a larger fleet, around £1,000 per vehicle saving from making the investments in taking the toll road.
Right. And does that depend on the time of day? Because I know a lot of big lorries move around late at night, in the middle of the night, perhaps when the traffic isn't quite as bad as it would be during the day.
Yes.
So does that cost benefit depend on when you're using
yes, the cost benefit does certainly change quite dramatically in the peak periods. The M6 toll becomes even more advantageous, but what we find, irrespective of the time of day, because when you take into all the elements that I just mentioned, it's still a cost benefit to paying the toll as opposed to going down the M6. Okay.
And who actually sets the tolls? Is it legislated for, or is it a commercial decision?
It's a commercial decision, right. Yes.
Okay, and is that toll, as I say, adjusted based on the benefits of using the motorway? Is it?
It can be, yes. What M6 toll looks to do is to provide a solution that's bespoke to a particular company. So if you're using it particularly regularly, yes, you would be getting a reduced or a discounted price for its usage, yes.
Okay, and is that saving you just mentioned there based on using the whole length of the toll, or are there benefits just using
There are benefits
sections?
To using short sections of that, and also specific pricing for using only sections of the motorway. Those pricing has been available to people that use accounts with the M6 toll.
Yes. Has the technology developed to the point that if you've got Microlise telematics, it will tell you based on the current traffic situation and the time of day you're travelling whether it's worth using the toll or not? Because it must be a moving feast.
Yes, it can do. One of the challenges that we find is people have the toll roads turned off in their transport planning software.
Yes.
What I would highly recommend that people do, talking from an independent expert's perspective, is to run comparative trials, M6 versus M6 toll, for example, or other arterial routes such as the A5 and the M6 toll. Yes. And one of the things that the M6 toll does to facilitate that, so that people can have a trial, is they will give you free usage of the M6 toll for a month so that you can make those comparisons for your particular fleet.
Okay, that's interesting. Did you look at the benefits of different weights of vehicles? I mean, the tolls are different for vans and lorries and things like that.
I've looked specifically at the heavy fleet, which we've considered to be 7.5 tonnes and above.
7.5 and above,
yes.
And that's the vehicles that achieves that saving you mentioned earlier.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, obviously, there's a cost saving, but a lot of operators are very concerned about the environment.
Yes.
And there's nothing worse for the environment than sitting in traffic, not going anywhere.
Absolutely.
Did the study include a look at the environmental benefits of the toll?
We also looked at fuel usage and emissions, and there's a dramatic improvement by using the M6 toll as opposed to using the normal M6 or the other alternative routes in the area. Okay.
Is it possible to quantify that CO2 saving? Or
I don't have that information at hand at the moment, no. but it is something that can be calculated, yes.
Right. Okay.
But again, that would depend on the individual vehicle and the individual fleets for the individual companies. But yes, we can make those calculations.
Okay. So what you're saying is fleets should really get in touch with the toll operators, find out what deals are available.
Yes, absolutely.
And look at how they can benefit from using it rather than just ruling it out on cost.
Yeah. My independent advice would be to do absolutely that. Take advantage of a free trial for a month. Compare the current plan to the actual plan using both M6 and M6 toll, and then make the decisions for yourself based on that. I've yet to see an example where when people have done that trial that they found that it's cost neutral or more expensive, the M6 toll always comes out as the better option.
Okay. And of course, the services on the M6 toll are always nice and quiet, so that's another benefit.
Yes, and also something that's very important for the heavy fleet is secure services, which is a big challenge elsewhere. The M6 toll doesn't have that problem because it has its own secure parking areas.
Fantastic. Great. Well,
thank you very much.
That's great. Thanks, Marcus.
Thank you
for your
very
time.
much.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.